Samsung is gearing up to reveal the Galaxy Z Flip 6 and Galaxy Z Fold 6 in a few days, but many details about these new foldable phones have already surfaced through recent leaks. The designs of both models were showcased again via leaked images of their official cases. These images were posted on a post-image gallery by a user known as Mystery Lupin. Starting with the Galaxy Z Flip 6, the design remains true to its predecessor. It features a foldable clamshell design with a cover screen that displays two cameras and an LED flash on the outside. The phone is depicted in a silicone case equipped with a ring for easier handling and usage. Additional images show the phone in navy blue and mint-colored cases. The Z Flip 6 retains its side-mounted fingerprint reader and is reported to house a 4000 mAh battery, though it's uncertain if this will affect its thickness. Moving to the Galaxy Z Fold 6, it appears to have a more square-shaped inner screen with thinner bezels and sharper corners, akin to the design of the Galaxy S24 Ultra. Leaks suggest it will feature a titanium frame and retain the side-mounted fingerprint reader. The battery capacity is expected to be similar to that of the Z Fold 5. Images reveal the Z Fold 6 and official accessories such as a clear standing case, wrist strap, and slim S Pen case. The clear case particularly showcases the phone's design, highlighting its shorter and wider cover screen and a triple camera setup on the back with black rings around the lenses and an LED flash. Additionally, the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 has received certification from Singapore's Infocomm Media Development Authority, IMDA. The certification site lists the Galaxy Z Flip 6 with the model number SMF741B, indicating it is the global version. However, the listing does not provide further details about the phone beyond its model number. These leaks and certifications offer a comprehensive preview of what to expect from Samsung's upcoming foldable devices, building anticipation for their official unveiling. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. There's a new rumor circulating about the prices of Samsung's upcoming foldable devices in Europe, and it's raising concerns. If these European prices turn out to be accurate, prospective buyers of the Galaxy Z Fold 6 and Z Flip 6 worldwide might also need to brace for higher costs. Confirmed for an announcement on July 10, these new devices were already anticipated to be pricier than their predecessors. Unfortunately, sources from Smart Pricks not only corroborate this expectation, but also predict a potentially substantial price increase for at least one of Samsung's two new foldable phones. According to these sources, the expected prices for the Galaxy Z Fold 6 in Europe are €2,200 for the 256GB storage variant, €2,330 for the 512GB variant, and €2,580 for the 1TB variant. As you start contemplating how to afford these phones, it's important to remember that these prices aren't yet final. Additionally, it's worth noting that the same storage options for last year's Galaxy Z Fold 5 were approximately €300 cheaper in most major European markets. This price disparity is significant, especially considering that the Z Fold 6 offers only minor upgrades compared to its predecessor. Reliable sources indicate that this increase is also much larger than the $100 price hike rumored for the US market earlier this month, suggesting that one of these rumors might be incorrect. Naturally, we hope it's the rumor about the larger price increase in Europe that proves false. However, Samsung might have reasons for planning a more substantial price increase in Europe compared to North America. Ironically, there's now a hope that the Galaxy Z Fold 6 will cost only $100 more than the Z Fold 5 across all storage options, which initially seemed disappointing. All Z Fold 6 models are expected to feature 12GB of RAM and the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor. While other key features are likely to remain largely unchanged from the Z Fold 5, the design is supposed to receive a significant update with sharper corners, giving the new foldable phone a more sophisticated appearance. In contrast, the expected prices for the Galaxy Z Flip 6 are more reasonable, €1,330 for the 256GB storage variant and €1,450 for the 512GB variant. How do these prices compare to the Galaxy Z Flip 5 in Europe? As expected, they're higher, but not by as much as the Z Fold 6. The new Samsung clamshell might be about €130 more expensive this year, which aligns with rumors of a $100 price increase for the Galaxy Z Flip 6 in the US. Unlike the Z Fold 6, the Galaxy Z Flip 6 justifies its higher price with a few enhancements. It is expected to have a larger battery and an upgrade from a 12-megapixel primary camera to a 50-megapixel sensor. However, the Z Flip 6 will likely maintain a similar design and screen sizes minus 6.7 inches when unfolded and 3.4 inches when folded. It will also feature the advanced Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor running on Android 14 and use sophisticated AI features to compete with Motorola's new Razr and other top foldable phones this year. In an exclusive leak, we now have all the specs for the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. Let's take a closer look. All credit goes to Smart Pricks. We won't go fully deep into the specs, but we'll highlight the main points. The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 series uses the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 Galaxy processor for fast performance with apps, games, and new Galaxy Eye features. The Fold 6 will offer 12 GB of LPDDR5 extra RAM and storage options of 256 GB, 512 GB, and 1 TB. Regarding the camera setup, Samsung will once again feature a triple camera setup on its book-style folding phone. The setup includes a 50-megapixel wide-angle camera with an f/1.8 aperture, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera with an f/2.2 aperture, and a 10-megapixel telephoto lens with an f/2.4 aperture offering 3x optical zoom and up to 30x digital zoom. These cameras support autofocus and OIS. For selfies, there is a 10-megapixel front-facing camera with an f/2.2 aperture and an under-display camera with a 4-megapixel sensor and an f/1.8 aperture. The Fold 6 supports 4K 120 frames per second slow-motion video recording, similar to the S24 Ultra. Samsung has kept the battery capacity unchanged with the Galaxy Z Fold 6, retaining the 4,400 mAh pack from its predecessor. However, according to Samsung, the Fold 6 can last up to 23 hours of video playback, which is 2 or 3 hours more than the Z Fold 5. It can also last up to 77 hours of audio playback, offering 4 to 5 hours more battery life in audio playback time. Details on charging speeds haven't been disclosed yet, but there are expectations of some differences compared to last year. A new leak has unveiled the official specification sheet of the Galaxy Z Flip 6, reaffirming all previously leaked details. Shared by Smart Pricks, the leaked spec sheet resembles what you'd expect to find on Samsung's official website. While it doesn't introduce new information, let's recap what Samsung's upcoming clamshell foldable phone will offer. According to the leaked spec sheet, the main display of the Galaxy Z Flip 6 will feature a dynamic ANO LED 2X panel with a full HD Plus resolution of 2640 x 1080 pixels and a 120 Hz refresh rate. The cover display will be Super ANO LED with a resolution of 720 x 748 pixels. While the exact screen sizes aren't listed, it's known that the main display will measure 6.7 inches and the cover display will be 3.4 inches. In terms of processing power, the Galaxy Z Flip 6 will be equipped with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chipset, although specifics on RAM and storage aren't mentioned in the leaked sheet. For imaging, the official spec sheet confirms the presence of 2 rear cameras, a 50MP wide-angle primary camera with OIS, and a 12MP ultra-wide camera. The front-facing camera will be a 10MP unit. The primary rear camera supports video recording at up to 4K resolution and 60 frames per second. The connectivity options for the Galaxy Z Flip 6 include a USB 3.2 Gen 1 Type-C port, tri-band Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.3, GPS, GLONASS, BEDO, Galileo, and NFC. With the design specifications and price of the Galaxy Z Flip 6 now revealed, all eyes are on its launch scheduled for July 10, 2024. News from Europe suggests that the Galaxy Z Flip 6 will be priced higher than its predecessor, the Galaxy Z Flip 5. The price increase is around €150, approximately $160. A European store has already listed prices for the Galaxy Z Flip 6, with the 256 GB version priced at €1,339.99 and the 512 GB version at €1,466.99. Last year, the Galaxy Z Flip 5 was sold in Germany for €1,199 for the 256 GB model and €1,319 for the 512 GB model. In the US, a recent report indicates that the Z Flip 6 will cost $100 more than the Z Flip 5. This means the expected prices for the Z Flip 6 in the US are $1,099.99 for the 256 GB version and $1,219.99 for the 512 GB version. While price increases are being observed globally, the exact increment may vary by region. One possible reason for the price hike could be planned upgrades for the Z Flip 6, such as an increase in RAM from 8 GB in the Z Flip 5 to 12 GB in the Z Flip 6. What are your thoughts on these revelations about the Galaxy Z Fold 6 Ultra? Share your opinions in the comments section below.